What's up, YouTube? So this is part 2 of the 8 Days of Fire video I'm going to do. So got another package here. So a lot of you guys are going to know who this is, but I'm going to kick some history on it. So let's see what we got. Oh yeah. So I picked up a 1971 Topps Thurman Munson. This is considered to be one of his rookie cards, or the rookie card. So this is a PSA 6, and this is a tough card to grade, as you know, with those black borders. I'm going to take it out of this plastic so we can look at it real good. For me, this is awesome to get as a Yankees fan. So that card is in great shape. A little bit off-centered, so left to right. Back of the card looks amazing. So a little bit about Thurman Munson here. Set this card down. Zoom in on it here. So Thurman Munson had an 11-year season. So he was playing from 1969 to 1979. He got the 1970 Rookie of the Year, and he was an MVP in 1976. He was the 4th overall pick in the 1968 draft by the Yankees. So he's the only Yankee ever to get Rookie of the Year and MVP. He's the only catcher in MLB history with a 300 postseason average, which he batted .357, with at least 20 RBIs and at least 20 caught steals at the catcher position. Obviously, he's number 15 with the Yankees. He was a 7-time All-Star, and he was the first Yankee team captain since Lou Gehrig in 1939. So he led the Yankees to 3 World Series in 1976, 77, and 78, 2 of which they got titles in 1977 and 1978 back-to-back. And that one he lost in 1976, which is the year I was born. They lost to the Big Red Machine. Pretty interesting. He was, going up against Johnny Bench on the other side. His accident is probably what most of us, or most, what we remember the most. It was very unfortunate. So in 1979, he was kind of learning to fly a Cessna aircraft. And there was actually a wrongful death lawsuit that was settled out of court later on this. I read about it. Basically, he crashed his plane as he was attempting another landing, and he broke his neck, and likely today he would have survived this, but would have been a quadriplegic. And sadly, he died of asphyxiation of the flames and the super hot smoke, as they described it. But 2 people actually survived that plane crash and got away with minor burns and injuries. He was on the Hall of Fame ballot in 1981. That was 2 years after his death, and he never got more than 15.5% of the vote, so he never did make the Hall of Fame. I looked at the pop report on this before I bought it. So interestingly, there's only 583 cards today with a grade of near mint 6, excellent like that. And there's only 809 higher. And I can tell you this card's officially out of circulation. So you might as well just change those numbers, because you'll never see this card again in anyone else's collection other than mine. But I hope you enjoyed this. I'm having so much fun looking all this information up and learning about these players. And getting this card meant a lot to me in my collection. All right, peace.